Hey YouTube people, this is Jesse, Crave Collector 01, here today for another Transformers review. Today I'm going to be reviewing Transformers Prime Deluxe Class or Revealer Ratchet. Here's a quick look at Ratchet in his ambulance mode. Pretty nice, you can see his chest there. One thing I don't really like about this guy just right off the bat is the lack of paint, especially in the rear section. And he doesn't, I wish they would have continued the pinstripes to kind of make the heartbeat or whatever you would call it that's on his ambulance mode in the show. He does come with a couple weapons that can store here on the underside of the ambulance with these little pegs, and it's these little kind of like swords or scalpels or whatever you want to call them, and they're really rubber, really rubber. I'm not caring much for Ratchet's weapons, which instructions say you can put them in the front kinda, but I find that they're a little too rubbery to get into place very well. So you have that, which is kind of dumb. We'll move on to the transformation. To transform, you just want to pull down these panels. Then come to the underside, and right here you can see the wheel kind of clips over to the translucent blue. You just kind of want to separate that off. Raise these arms up. Do the same on this side. Clip it and pull them out. So, come up here to the front. Separate the ambulance. Pull down the feet. Go ahead and take the front bumper and front wheel here and spin this around. That's going to be the legs. Do the same on this side. You can go ahead and open up the feet, like so. Then you can take these sections, the windshield and kind of the doors of the ambulance. Go ahead and kind of grab them, and you have to pull them. There's a little lip, and you have to pull it out from under the top of the ambulance right there. Pull these out to the side and start to swing these down, and they'll pull down on this little joint here, and you just kind of have to make sure that's flush, and then you kind of just adjust them where you want them. I usually put mine about right there. I think that looks about right. Then just kind of straighten out the leg. Then you got to do the same on this side. Swing it down, and you kind of have to pull out on it as you go because these little tabs will kind of get in the way. So there you have the legs. And what you want to do is these two little shoulder pads or shoulder guard things, shoulders, are kind of pegged in there, so you just want to swing them out, swing the arm down, pull out the hand, and then these two will swing over and it will notch into place right there. Do the same on this side. Swing out the hand, swing these down, this in. Then all that's left to do is you take the backpack, pull it down, and that'll pop his head into place, and it notches in on his back. And there you have Transformers Prime Ratchet in his robot mode. Really nice robot mode. I wish that they could have, and it kind of looks orange on camera here, because in the show Ratchet's more orange, but in actually having him in hand, this is more of a red. I wish it was more of kind of orange like he has in the show, but that's a minor complaint. You can flip his hands down and put his weapons in there. That way they kind of look like they're sticking out of his arm, which is neat. You can get him in some pretty good poses. He does have ball joint at the shoulder, swivel there, swivel and hinge here, hinge and hinge hands. His head can move a little bit. It's on a sort of a swivel. He's got ball jointed hips, hinge knees, kind of a double joint in the knee, a bit of a double joint but not much, and just some feet back and forth. Not really much there, but I would recommend this guy. I've really liked him so far. He is quite cool. So, get him into a decent pose here. There we go. So there he is, Transformers Prime, Deluxe Class or Reviewers Class Ratchet. I do have some requested reviews. I had, I think about 5 Robots in the Skies Ultra Magnus, G1 Six Shot, G1 Galvatron, the 25th Anniversary Unicron, and the Fans Project City Armor. Those reviews will be coming. I'm just trying to get some of these Transformers Prime reviews out of the way because I do have some more Transformers Prime stuff that needs reviewed. But some of the larger ones like Six Shot, Ultra Magnus, and the Unicron, those will probably have to be put on hold for a little while just because they're so big and my reviewing setup isn't really made for toys of that size. So I'll probably end up having to get a camera and some sort of tripod before I'm able to do the much larger guys like that. So those are coming, so just stay tuned, and thanks for watching, guys. This has been Jesse, Crate Collector 01, signing off.
I got a guilty secret to tell before my